How to Make Money, a Les Brown-style motivational speech. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's a great day to be alive. Somebody say, it's possible. Audience, it's possible. That's right, it's possible. And I want you to hold that phrase in your spirit today. Because when it comes to money, when it comes to changing your life, when it comes to creating financial freedom, you must first believe it's possible. Now let me tell you something. I didn't grow up rich. I was born poor, adopted, labeled educably, mentally retarded, and left behind in school. But hear me, poverty of the pocket is tough, but poverty of the mind is devastating. You see, if you want to make money, you don't start with your wallet, you start with your mindset. Write this down. Wealth begins in the mind, long before it reaches the bank account. The first step in making money is to see yourself worthy of it. Because many of you have dreams, many of you have goals, but deep down inside, you don't feel you deserve abundance. And if you don't feel you deserve it, you'll sabotage every opportunity that comes your way. Now, money is not everything, but let me tell you something. It ranks right up there with oxygen. Come on now. You can't pay your bills with prayer alone. You can't put your children through college with just good intentions. You need resources. You need capital. And the good news is, it's possible for you to have it. Here's the second step. You must solve a problem. People don't pay you for your time. They don't pay you for your effort. They pay you for the problems you solve. That's it. If you want more money, solve bigger problems. Don't say, I need a job. No. Say, whose pain can I relieve? Whose life can I make easier? How can I add value? Because money is nothing but a certificate of appreciation for service rendered. Think about it. Jeff Bezos didn't start out saying, I want to be rich. He said, what if I could build a store that sells everything and deliver it fast to people's doors? Boom, he solved a problem. Elon Musk, love him or hate him, he asked, what if I could make electric cars sexy? What if I could put rockets back into space cheaper than NASA? He solved a problem. You can do the same thing. Don't minimize yourself. Don't say, oh, I don't have a degree. I don't have the resources. Excuse me, I didn't have any of that either. But what I did have was a hunger to learn, to grow, and to serve. And when you develop that hunger, doors will open for you that you never imagined. Now listen, money is attracted to courage. It does not flow to fear. That means if you want to make money, you've got to take risks. You've got to step out of your comfort zone. The reason most people are broke is not because they're dumb, not because they're lazy. It's because they're scared. Scared to try, scared to fail, scared to look foolish. But hear me, failure is not the opposite of success. Failure is a part of success. Every wealthy person you admire has a trail of failures behind them. Walt Disney was fired from a newspaper for not being creative enough. Oprah was told she wasn't fit for television. They failed, but they didn't stop. So ask yourself, what would you attempt to do if you knew you could not fail? That's where your money is. That's where your breakthrough is. Here's the third step. Invest in yourself. Oh, somebody needs to hear this. Stop trying to look rich and start trying to get rich. Stop buying things you don't need to impress people you don't like. The best investment you can make is not in clothes, not in cars, not in bling. It's in you. When I started, I listened to motivational tapes every day, over and over. I filled my mind with possibility thinking, and it changed my life. You want to make money? Read books, take courses, get mentors, learn skills that solve problems. Because when you grow, your income grows. And here's something else, multiple streams of income. The average millionaire has 7. That means don't just depend on one paycheck. Don't just depend on one hustle. You need more baskets because if one dries up, you're still standing. Start small. Maybe you drive Uber. Maybe you sell digital products. Maybe you start a YouTube channel. Maybe you write an ebook. Maybe you learn about investing. Listen, your job can make you a living, but your investments can make you a fortune. And finally, you must give. Yes, give. People say, Les, I'll give when I get rich. No, you get rich because you give. Life gives to the giver and takes from the taker. When you sow into others, when you lift others, when you give value, money will find its way back to you. It's a spiritual law. Ladies and gentlemen, hear me. Making money is not about greed. It's about freedom. Freedom to spend more time with your family. Freedom to travel the world. Freedom to give generously. Freedom to live life on your terms. So today, make a decision. Decide that you are worthy. Decide that you will solve problems. Decide that fear will no longer paralyze you. Decide that you will invest in yourself. Decide that you will create multiple streams. Decide that you will give. And when you decide, the universe conspires in your favor. Somebody say with me, it's possible. Audience, it's possible. Say it again, it's possible. And because it's possible, it's necessary. And because it's necessary, it's you. And because it's you, it's done. So go out there, dream big, hustle smart, and remember, you have greatness within you. Now go rise and conquer.